You know that thing where your mate does his first track day and then won't shut up about it for months and months afterwards? Yeah, that's about to happen. That's about to happen big style. I have fully fallen in love with rally bikes, rally terrain, and go flat out through the desert. It is the new best thing ever. Now, why on earth would we be testing a rally bike? Like, it's such a niche part of motorcycling. Everyone's heard of the Dakar, but what people don't realise is there's a whole series of events all around the world, and with adventure bikes growing so much in popularity, big twin-cylinder rally has started to make a resurgence. And in response to that, Yamaha went, well, we've got a Ténéré, we could make a twin-cylinder rally replica and sell it to people. What a flipping good idea. So this is the Yamaha Ténéré GYTR. It is a £25,000 kit that you can bolt to your Ténéré World Raid and turn it from a really fun, really capable off-road adventure bike into something that is genuinely capable of going out and winning rallies in the twin-cylinder category. Now it gets serious. We've just had a little bit of registration, given our kit. We had our blood type and stuff, stick it on our helmets, which is always a terrifying thing. So this one here is my baby for today. A fully rally kitted twin-cylinder rally bike. It's a pretty special thing. I think the road bike equivalent would be riding a factory kitted super bike with all the bells and whistles. It's a properly awesome bit of kit. But there's no denying that in that same way it's a monster. It's a big, tall, heavy bike with lots of power, and it's designed for going flat out across the desert. And anything else is going to be hard work, so flat out across the desert it is. Ah! Wow. I am riding in Morocco, in the desert, on a GYTR kitted Ténéré World Raid. And I appreciate that a lot of people watching this probably aren't as into the dirt bike stuff and off-road stuff as even I am, but this is a factory rally kit for their bike that takes it from what the Ténéré is, a great little off-road adventure bike, into something that Pol Tarrés and the other factory riders have been competing with at world level and winning. Pol just won Rally Morocco on it. So this is a proper factory rally bike, and rather than keep it to the factory team, Yamaha decided, let's give it to everyone, which is freaking awesome. And here we are, riding flat out rally terrain, straight out of the hotel on a factory rally bike. And it doesn't make that much sense, but boy am I glad they've done it, because it is an incredible bike to ride in an incredible place. I feel very fortunate to be here right now. Woo! If you've not ridden in Saturn before, it is no joke. This is where rally is different to enduro. In rally, you have to do that, and it is terrifying, but awesome in equal measure. Flat out over unknown terrain with a few warnings to tell you what's coming, but that's kind of it. It's you and your wits, and you've got to really concentrate to make sure the ground doesn't reach up and punish you, all the while trying to go as quick as you can, not get past and end up in the dust of the guys behind you, and not get sucked into the dust of the person in front. It is a bonkers sport, And then you add sand into the mix, and you've got an absolutely nuts form of motorsport. One little lapse in concentration, I could have a huge crash. So that allowing me to get on with talking about what rally raid is, which says all you need to know really. The fact that I'm able to carry on riding, carry a bit of pace and talk, tells you how capable this bike is. Absolutely stunning bit of kit. Check out the stuff from Pol Tarrés, who has been winning races on this bike. His one is very, very slightly different. They've changed the swing arm length very slightly, but apart from that, it uses the GYTR kit. And as part of Yamaha's whole ethos behind GYTR, they're trying to make the stuff they develop on their race bikes available to the public to buy and put onto their own bikes. Now, at one end of that, you've got the thing we've been riding here in Morocco. Ridiculously expensive but epic bit of kit that just puts a smile on your face and you can hit anything in the desert and never crash it. Actually, that's probably not true, but you can get damn close. But at the other end of the spectrum, you can buy the aftermarket airbox, you could even buy the fancy suspension, you can buy a selection of the parts to fit to your own world raid without dropping the big 25 grand big number, and make some special rally improvements to your own bike that improve it either for what you ride or just put a bigger smile on your face. And let's face it, that's what motorbikes are for. What even is this terrain? I don't know if it's dirt, sand, dust. Doesn't look like Wales, that's for sure. Wheelies are still cool in the desert. I'm glad I checked though. For the last 2 days, we have been riding this and the standard Ténéré Extreme around, well, Morocco. I've never been to Morocco before. It might be my new favourite place. It is epic. There is so much space and such a variety of terrain. Okay, they're missing some of the muddy, wet Welsh end of the spectrum, but for riding big bikes and riding them fast, this place is incredible. The hotel we're based at and the terrain we've been riding, somewhere that the Dakar teams have been testing for the last 30 years. That's Yamaha, Honda, KTM, they all come here and test. So to ride this terrain alongside some Dakar legends like Stefan Hansel and Pol Tarrés, who's making his own name in the rally world, it has been really, really special. And I think I am gonna be fully hooked on rallying from now on in. Right, I'm gonna get to ride behind the one and only Stefan Hansel. Actual Dakar legend. Pretty special opportunity. I'm amused by the thought that he's at any moment could just check out. He'd be riding along half awake up there while I'm using full brain power to go anywhere near the same pace. Look where we are. This isn't a developed racetrack. This isn't Portimao or Cartagena or something put together to feed some investment banker's trust fund. We're in the desert, we're in the middle of nowhere. The travel, the people, the cultures, the stuff you see while you're riding rally terrain. I mean, yeah, you're supposed to be focused on going as fast as you can, but you can't help but be in wonder of what you're riding and what you're attacking and the places you get to see. That's something that you don't get as a circuit racer. What the world needs is more bikes that don't quite make sense. More bikes that actually nobody was really asking for. And more bikes that the accountants haven't decided are a good thing. The business case for this has got to be slim. But the awesome case for this is packed wide open. Wow, jump seeds! You! I want to go rallying! Wow. Thank you. That's a dream come true for me. What awesome terrain. Oh, such an incredible type of riding. Just look at that, endless dunes flowing. Seems to be that in the dunes, it's absolutely fine until it's not. And then when it's not, it's a long, hard slog to get the bike back up on its wheels, get it rolling again. If you stopped in the bottom of a bowl, it's hard to get it out. This is what beaches and sand are for! Sun-building sandcastles. They're for motorbikes. Concentrating so hard to keep your weight from collapsing forwards, and when you hit the face of these dunes, you get a little bit of a soft one, you bend forward a bit and the front just buries itself. Imagine road racing, imagine a circuit, MotoGP, we all know that. Imagine if every lap the track was different, and then with no warning, halfway down the start-finish straight, a massive sand wash appeared and you had to try and jump over it flat out or stop and ride through slowly. That's what rally racing is like. You've got no clue of the terrain, you've got little bits of information on a road book, but you are riding as fast as you can into the relatively unknown. It's wild, it's dangerous, it's gritty. It takes you to some incredible places, and I have no idea why it isn't a bigger thing within the UK's motorcycling scene. So I'm going to make it my mission to tell everyone how good rallying is, and I'm really sorry if I bore you to tears with it the next time we meet. But this bike and the sport of rallying is my new favourite thing. I want to go flat out across every desert. I want to do it on something that is one of the best sounding twin-cylinder bikes I've ever ridden. Can you tell I'm excited?